Hi, I'm Amy Atwell with FilmTV, and we're here at Lynette McNeill's acting studio to get her insight, her advice, and her experience on this important topic. So how long have you been an acting coach?
Somewhere over 20 years.
Wow. What are some of the working actors that we'd recognize that you've taught?
Adam Sandler, Jane Leeves, who played Daphne on Frasier, Ann Archer, Ellen DeGeneres studied, Faith Ford. Well, there are actors who are born to act, and they just arrive with tremendous ability and a lot of talent.
I want to first start by introducing Faith Ford, who many of you probably remember as Corky from the hit Murphy Brown. I want to introduce Fred Goss, who is the star of Carpoolers.
You know, let's do this. Let's play a game. This is called Who Would You Do? All right?
Okay, it sounds like a really silly game.
Let's just try it. We'll go on three. Right? You ready?
Okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Laird.
Heidi Klum.
Okay, you did not tell me we were supposed to say famous people. That is not fair.
And there are other people who've always had the dream to act, but don't feel that they're a natural. But given the right training, they can really blossom because they get the skills. And they go, oh, I can do this. And again, the confidence comes up, and then they begin to take risks. And then their own artistic sensibilities begin to surface. And sometimes these guys take off and they have a fabulous career. Occasionally, I will get calls from a filmmaker that they're looking for someone in particular, and do I have someone in class? That call usually comes from a casting director.
And now I want to introduce April Webster. She casts a wide range of projects, from MI3 to the new Star Trek to CSI, Lost, and Criminal Minds.
I want the actor to do their job, which is to bring everything, bring me all the goods that I can sort of go, that works, that doesn't, let's try this, let's move on that theme, but take it in this direction. And a good director will do that.
If the director is very clear with what he wants and he's able to communicate that so that the actor truly understands what he wants, then he's out of mystery. And then he can do it. It's when he arrives and they say, okay, we're ready to go, and here's your mark. And he isn't really sure what the director wants, and the director isn't sure what he wants, and it becomes a guessing game. And then that can start down the road of an exercise in frustration. We do agility exercises so that you can go from one place to another place, as illogical as it may seem, and go there, get your head around it without resisting it or without being disappointed. Because you could walk into an audition and feel great. You could do a wonderful audition in your estimation. And then the director says, okay, I'd like to try it like this. And you could either be deflated, or you can listen and say, okay, so what is this that you would like? And if you really listen and get that, then your focus becomes on that and not on the disappointment. Now, some actors aren't always comfortable with improvising, and they're still very good actors. So you have to kind of balance it out. I put people in improvs because it also helps me to see what else they may bring to the part, besides just when they're reading.
There's tons of things that I've learned from Lynette's class that I bring with me to set. The exercises especially, just because when you're going up there, she's constantly changing things on you.
Right.
And you have to just go and do it. And she doesn't let you think about it, you just go. So when you're on set and all of a sudden they're doing a different scene and you're not quite ready, you can just jump into it and it's not a big deal.
Sidney Pollack, who's one of my favorite directors, studied for at least 2 years in New York before he moved to Los Angeles and started making films. He really understands that. He has a great deal of respect for actors, so it makes for a much better set. And obviously the films that he does are wonderful. Sometimes a director feels more comfortable with camera and lenses and crew and telling a story than he does with actors. Or maybe there's a newer actor who has worked but has never carried a film. So I think if a director wants a coach and feels better, meet with them, feel good about them, be very clear about what you need and want, and then it can really be very helpful.
Yeah.
I had an actor once who, after every take, he would look over at me, and I'd go like that, and he'd go like that. And the takes just kept getting better and better, because he knew he had somebody in his corner. He had somebody acknowledging his work, and he was terrific. It was a wonderful experience for everybody.
For Film TV, I'm Amy Atwell. Thank you for watching.